The Enchanted Pool, a story extracted from Mahabharata, written by C. Rajgopalachari. This story is an extract from Mahabharata when Yudhishthir and his brothers were in exile. One day, Yudhishthir's brothers had gone in search of water. Yudhishthir waited for his brothers in anxiety and thirst. But when they did not return after long, Yudhishthir started out to look for his brothers. And he came upon a beautiful meadow around a pool of clean water. He found his brothers lying dead there. As he looked at their mighty limbs, now so helpless, he sadly wondered, who could have been powerful enough to kill them? Then he too descended into a pool, drawn to the water by an overpowering thirst. At once the voice without form warned, "Your brothers died because they did not heed my words. They tried to drink water without answering my questions. Do not follow them. Answer my questions first, and then you can quench your thirst. This pool belongs to me." It did not take Yudhishthir a moment to understand that these could be no other than the words of a Yaksh, and guessed what had happened to his brothers. It took him no time to see a possible way of bringing them back to life. He said to the bodiless voice, "Please ask your questions." The voice put questions rapidly, one after another. What rescues man in danger? Courage. By the study of which science does man become wise? Not by studying any Shastra does man become wise. It is by association with the great in wisdom that he gets wisdom. The Yaksha asked, "What is swifter than the wind?" Mind. What is more faded than a dried straw? A sorrow-stricken heart. What befriends a traveler? Learning. Who is the friend of one who stays at home? The wife. Who accompanies a man in death? Dharma. That alone accompanies the soul in its solitary journey after death. Which is the biggest vessel? The earth, which contains all within itself, is the greatest vessel. What is happiness? Happiness is the result of good conduct. What is that by giving of which man becomes loved by all? Pride. For if man gives up being proud, he will be loved by all. What is the loss which is joy and not sorrow? Anger. If we give up being angry, we will no longer be subject to sorrow. What is that by giving up which a man becomes rich? Desire. If man gives up being greedy, he will become wealthy. What makes one a real Brahman? Is it birth, good conduct, or learning? Answer decisively. Birth and learning do not make one a Brahman. Good conduct alone does. However learned a person may be, he will not be a Brahman without giving up bad habits. Even though he may be learned in the 4 Vedas, a man of bad conduct falls to a lower class. What is the greatest wonder in the world? Every day, men see creatures depart to Yama's kingdom, and yet those who remain want to live forever. This truly is the greatest wonder. Thus, the Yaksh put many questions and Yudhishthir answered them all. In the end, the Yaksh asked, "O king, one of your dead brothers can now be revived. Who do you want to come back to life?" It took Yudhishthir a moment to think, and then he wished that the cloud-complexioned, lotus-eyed, broad-chested and long-armed Nakul, lying like a fallen ebony tree, might arise. The Yaksha was pleased at this and asked Yudhishthir, "Why did you choose Nakul in preference to Bhim, who has the strength of 16,000 elephants? I have heard that Bhim is most dear to you. And why not Arjun, whose strength in arms is your protection? Tell me why you choose Nakul rather than either of these two." Yudhishthir replied, "O Yaksh, Dharma is the only shield of man and not Bhim and Arjun. If Dharma is given up, man will be ruined. Kunti and Madri were the two wives of my father. I am alive, a son of Kunti, and so she is not completely bereaved. In order that the scales of justice may be even, I ask that Madri's son Nakul may revive." The Yaksha was most pleased with Yudhishthira's impartiality and granted that all his brothers would come back to life. It was Yam, the Lord of Death, who had taken the form of Yaksh so that he might see Yudhishthir and test him. He embraced Yudhishthir and blessed him, and then he disappeared.